Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and Kuro are back at it again with the drip marketing, and this time we've got Phoebe. We've just had Rinascita, we've had all of this content, we're just getting over the drop of Carlotta, we've got Rinascita coming up very soon, and now we're getting a little bit more about Phoebe, so I'm expecting over the next few days, potentially, for us to see a little bit more, maybe some posts on their website, or maybe even today at some point, because they tend to drop something on Twitter, then on the website. So as soon as you see something over there as well, I'll bring you guys a video on that, if it's worth posting. But anyway, should we have a little look at this, and then we'll have a little talk about the artwork, and then maybe some, you know, theory crafting on potentially what she's going to be, and what role she's going to play, and what attribute she's going to be as well, because I don't actually know at all, really. All I do know is that I really like Phoebe's design. I think she's incredibly underrated. Everybody's kind of sleeping on her, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get into the tweet that Wuat posted a few hours ago, once again, when I'm asleep. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Post lament Anthropocene stars intertwined. Praise the Sentinel. May they guide you to compassion and enlightenment. Phoebe. Archive. Phoebe, an acolyte of the Order of the Deep, always carries herself with warmth and grace. Devout and steadfast in her adherence to the Order's doctrines, she embodies exceptional self-discipline, yet beneath her composed exterior burns a vibrant spirit, alight with heartfelt joy for all she holds dear. I just wanted to make a point as well. I've heard quite a few people say that they didn't actually like the VA work for Phoebe in EN, which I actually really enjoyed it. I love the fact in Rinascita that we're getting a bunch of accents, you know, we're getting like the Italian, Greek, Spanish sort of accents. We're getting like more British accents as well. We're just getting a variation, which it just makes the world feel that more real and lived in. But I really liked Phoebe's accent as well. It was nice, and since day one, I've liked her design. It's nice that we're getting another blonde character in the game, apart from Verena, and I've been a big advocate of Phoebe. So yeah, get on it, guys. Got to get on the hype, okay? You got to get on the hype. But anyway, let's have a look at this artwork. It is beautiful. We can see her here. Looks like she is reading upon her works, shall we say, for the Order, carrying her staff as she usually does. What's the guesses then, guys, on the weapon that she's going to be? What kind of weapon user is she going to be? Is she going to be a sword user? Is she a rectifier? Because there's been assumptions that with the 5 characters, they're all going to be one of the individual weapon types, but it doesn't necessarily mean that has to be the case, does it? Now, we might see a couple of gauntlet users, a couple of rectifier users. Obviously, so far, we know we've seen a rectifier user. We've got a gun user. I'm assuming Brant is a broadblade user, but he also has a pistol. I did make a video a while ago about him potentially being a dual resonator. Is Phoebe going to be rectifier or a sword? Or could she, I don't know, could she be another gauntlet user? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a sword or a rectifier. I feel like she just feels like she should be a rectifier user. I don't know. But what attribute as well? Like, she screams Spectro to me. She does scream Spectro, but at the end of the day, I don't know, maybe potentially she's Aero also. It would make sense for her to come in as a Spectro user and maybe be some sort of support / sub DPS for Spectro maybe, or even for Aero for that matter. But we do have the new sets obviously, and we've got the Eternal Radiance set, which maybe if she came in as some kind of sub DPS there, she could be like a dot sub DPS, which we don't really have. At the moment, the only person who can really take use of the Spectral Frazzle is obviously Rover. So it would be interesting to see another character come out with this, you know, this patch that can make use of this, which it would be a bit weird if we didn't. So I do kind of lean into thinking that potentially we might go down the route of it being a sub DPS and being able to use the Eternal Radiance Sonata set. But you never know. Maybe she could take use of something like Empyrean Anthem in regards to coordinated attack. You never know. Again, energy regen, coordinated attack. Again, working as some kind of sub DPS potentially for Aero, maybe in that regards. Who can say? I'm still kind of on the fence of where we're going with Phoebe. Like, everything about her screams Spectral, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe she could be Aero. I'd like to know what you guys think in the comment section as well. And just look at the artwork. It's absolutely gorgeous. She is a really nice character, in my opinion. I love her design. I love her whole her whole demeanor. It's a really nice character, and I can't wait to actually give it a go. She's, like I've said, I think Carlotta, Brandt, Phoebe, my most hyped characters when I saw them. I must admit, after seeing and using Rinascita, she seems insane, and I can't wait to get her in and test her in the Cami team and see what she's saying there. But that being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section in regards to this as well. What do you think her attribute is, and how do you think she's going to slot in? What is she going to be? Is she going to be a sub DPS, sustain potentially, or would you reckon we're going to be waiting for the Holy Maiden? I feel like the Holy Maiden's going to be a powerful sustain character. It just fits, basically. But you never know. She might be a sustain character. But I'm more leaning into thinking that she's going to be a sub DPS, potentially. Or maybe around coordinated attack. But you never know. She might actually be a new sustain. When you think about it, she could fit into either role. I don't feel like she'll be a sub DPS. But maybe they're going to hit us with a left field. But she screams sub DPS or sustain. One or the other, in my opinion. But after this, I just wanted to point out this post as well that Kuro had put up on their website regarding the Hecate. It's just a little bit of information on the Hecate, or the Hecate. Is it Hecate? A special tacit discord summoned by Frolova from a snarl sphere where all decaying frequencies converge, known as Beyond. It manifests as three-faced witch. It manifests as a three-faced witch of the underworld. Again, just to blow my own horn, I did mention multiple times in regards to chthonic tones potentially being in Rinascita, and it looks like we are starting to get some of those. So you can just see a little bit of artwork here. Awesome boss this is. I really do like this boss. And then obviously we've got it drops the Neverworld Stare standard weapon mold. Obviously we know all of this, and if you haven't fought her yet, she is a really cool fight. Actually can cut up the battlefield, and the very first time I fought her, I couldn't help but taking hits because I was just like, man, the animations on this boss are insane, and one of the most gorgeous bosses actually as well. Really has that theme of Frolova, doesn't it? So yeah, there you go. You can see the Sonata effect as well. Energy regen increase coordinated attack, all that good stuff. So I'll leave links to both of these as well, guys, if you want to go and check them out. But what do you think about Phoebe? Do we think she is going to be a support character, a sub DPS? Do you think she's going to be all about dot damage in Spectro? Is she going to be coordinated attack? Or is she coming in as a full-on healer, sustain character that potentially could lean into either of those maybe, or neither? Who knows? I'd love to know your thoughts down below, guys. But again, you know what? I've got to say, this patch has got me wanting to pull for every single character. Every single character. The only character that I've never really wanted to pull in this game is Ling Yang. Everybody knows I'm a Ling Yang hater. Straight up Ling Yang hater. And the only character that I haven't managed to get in regards to premium banners at the moment is Jejit, which I'm working on getting now. Oh man, we're going broke with this one, boys. We're going broke. We're going homeless, I'm telling you, because I want to get every single character. They look great so far. The kits are insane, and yeah, it's an exciting time to be a Wua fan, and I can't wait for Phoebe to drop, and Brandt, of course, and obviously Zany as well. I think I'm most interested in to see what Zany and Brandt are going to be, because they're the two that I've really been thinking about in regards to what are they going to do, especially Zany now that we saw she's a shield user. And I'm just really interested in the idea of Brandt being a pistol and sword user as well. This kind of, dual fusion, yeah, hybrid fusion character, because I'm thinking he's a fusion character. You know, in that Chun was initially going to be a sword and pistol user, I believe, and maybe that's gone on to Brandt now. But anyway, I digress, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you hyped as I am for Phoebe, or are you like a lot of people that I see, just not that interested in her? Because I'm looking forward to her. But yeah, like I says, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like. I will see you all in the next one, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.